Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, our Moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the Spirit of God, our moments with the love of God, our moments with His mercy and compassion, as well as our moments with our own inner self, our spirit, where God abides and His love can be found. And if we can lift this inner self of ours to the Lord, because He abides there and He has created it, then of course we have a chance of better living. As you know, these days I am in Bombay, and you saw my recording yesterday from Bandra, and then today I have come to another place in Andheri, and I have requested one of my good old friends and classmate, Father Gregory Pinto, an international figure and a good speaker, to present the reflection for today. So without much ado, I turn over the mic and the camera to Father Gregory Pinto, who will give us the reflection for today. Over to Father Gregory Pinto.
Dear brothers and sisters, in the Gospel today, we have a very interesting episode. The disciples of John go to their master and say, "Sir, we have been baptizing so far, and now we see Jesus and his disciples are also baptizing." And what the response of John? John says, "He must increase and I must decrease." What do we learn from this little passage, my dear brothers and sisters? The first thing is, we see there is what you call something like a jealousy that comes very often when somebody is doing better than me, somebody has acquired something more than me. There is a kind of a jealousy. But here we see John is saying, "Ye must increase and I must decrease." And why so? John probably believes that God gives us everything that we need. And instead of looking at what God has given to us, we look for something which God has not given to us, and then we feel jealous. So John is an example of living and celebrating somebody's success, not only just celebrating somebody's success, getting inspired by somebody's success. The second virtue that we learn from this is the humility. See the humility of St. John. Ye must increase and I must decrease. And why so? Where did he get this courage and this conviction? For him, his greatness is not from the external things, what we call oftentimes false ego. Our glory can come from external things, what we do, what I have, what I possess, whom I know, and all those things. Now, this is something that is coming and going. And Sirach, the book of Sirach 10:15 says, God has pulled down the proud, and in their places he has planted the simple one and the humble one. And we see those people like John who puts his accent purely on God. His greatness comes from God, because your greatness and my greatness also comes from God, because we are children of God and God has blessed us all his qualities. That is the greatness coming from within, not from outside. So false ego is where our greatness comes from outside, and true ego is where our greatness comes from within. So as we reflect on this word of God, let's ask for these two qualities that are vividly seen in St. John. Humility, at the same time, not having any jealousy, but celebrating the success and taking inspiration from the success of others. Thank you and God bless you.
As I thank Father Gregory Pinto, he mentioned the reference from the book of Sirach that the mighty are brought down. And this was also, remember the song of Mary in her Magnificat, that he spoke about humility, John's humility, but Mary too spoke about how God has lifted up the lowly and brought down the mighty. There is a great virtue in our humility. As I thank Father Gregory Pinto, I wish you all the very best, and I hope that you also subscribe to this channel